All right, good afternoon, Pisces. We have a wet, rainy day, windy out here, so I'm finishing up my readings for the new moon, not new moon, full moon. I've said that through the entire series. This reading is for Pisces. This is the full moon reading for the 19th in Taurus. We're going to be looking at the past influences from Scorpio season and the new moon in Scorpio that we had on the 4th. Perhaps taking a look at the portal from 11/11, which involved sort of for some people, it involved more insight into how they look at things and how they deal with things. Yeah, starting without me. All right, so as I always do when I start with a reading, I focus on the sign and I pull cards for it out of John Holland's Psychic Tarot deck. And these are my signifier cards for the reading. So what I came up with was Sacrifice. And for this one, this came up in I think it was the Aquarius reading, where it's talking about giving of yourself, but getting something back for, which is what Pisces is all about, giving of themselves. You're no stranger to sacrifice at all. So this is saying that what you put out there will come back to you. And new beginnings. So you're looking at, this, wow, this really feels like new beginnings to me. And I've had new beginnings come up on other things. I feel like you're walking up to a door and it's getting ready to open. That's what it feels like to me for Pisces. All right, so what I have done is I pulled, well, they fell out, basically, 3 cards from the Rider-Waite Tarot. And we're going to look at the influences leading up to the full moon on the 19th. So the first one that pops out is the 4 of Pentacles, guarding your resources, taking stock in what you have, holding on to it a little bit tighter. So maybe you have been holding on to it, possibly with preparation in case something happens. But I think you've been looking too much at what you don't have and not what you do have. So it feels to me like with these 2 cards, you have been planning for something, and it is it's almost there. It's like the door is right there, and but all this time you've been planning for the part of it in case something goes wrong and not what goes right, if that makes sense. So you're looking at the negative part of this, and not the positive part of this. There's definitely a Leo influence on this. You've got the sun shedding light on the situation. It really does it feels like you are about to make a transition. You are one step away from it. It is coming up. And I'm not just saying that because you got a new beginnings card. It's like I can see a door. It is right here. So, all right, let's do some clarifying on past influences for Pisces, which we need to know about this sort of, if you look at the sun, it's got kind of a, it's almost like a guarded, cynical look. I don't know if it's supposed to be that way, but that's the way I took it. All right, maybe because she's looking down at a person riding a unicorn. What do we need to know for Pisces? This is the Enchanted map deck, which I love. What do we need to know moving forward for Pisces? For the new moon is coming up on the 19th. What did we know about past influences leading up to this? What is this situation that we've been so guarded about? What do we need to know? They're very similar themes coming up here. I'm having a lot of the same situations, and I think this goes back to the new moon in Scorpio. And one of those is protecting yourself. It's this rainy day feeling of I'm going to make sure my bases are covered just in case. Protecting yourself. And then we got the heal the ouch, but it's upside down. So there's some piece of yourself that you aren't dealing with, whether it's medical, mental, so physical, mental, something. It feels to me like it's something medical, like physical. But, you know, I'm not a doctor. I don't play one on TV. I'm not, you know, take it as it is. Ow, I have to switch. The last card that came up was Metamorphosis. So there is a transformation coming. And you're not good on transformations. You like what you like, and sometimes moving on can be a little bit scary for that. So I'm seeing some reluctance. You need to change, but you don't really want to do it. But in the back of your mind, you're preparing for it. You're preparing for what happens if you don't change, but you do need to change. Does that make sense? Hope so. As that's what I'm seeing, but there's still that door. Keep in mind, I got that door coming up. All right. What is the new moon energy that is going to... New moon. Here we go again. I've done it through the whole series. Full moon energy for the 19th. I'm going to make myself a little sticky next time. Full moon energy. Pisces, what do we need to know? Tell me about that door. What is that door that is coming up? What is that thing that we need to know? That opportunity. What is it that Pisces needs to look for? What do they need to look for? Okay. We seem to be in this cycle of ending of situations that we don't want to do. And you're not alone. This happened in several readings. We have the Tower. And the Tower means if you don't take care of it, someone's going to make you take care of it. Basically, that's what happens. It doesn't mean death. It means an ending of a cycle. If you don't take care of it, someone's going to take care of it for you. And that's a hard lesson. But sometimes, if you're stubborn, you need the hard lessons to be able to move forward. I always say there's nothing wrong with mistakes or issues or problems because it's a teaching moment. Doesn't always feel that way at the moment, but after you move on, it does mean more. So this change, this catalyst, this opportunity, this door is going to feel like something you don't want. It's going to feel like a shock to the system. It's going to feel like, now what do I do? I've planned for everything. Now what does this mean? So you got to figure out how to handle it. Good news is you have the information you need to get it done. Everything you need is right there. The resources, the information, everything you need is right there. You just need to have this calmness and rely on it, because you do have that calmness. It's within you. You need to drag up your own King of Swords, basically, is what you're doing for yourself. And it's saying that this is This opportunity that may seem scary is actually a really good thing. It's going to bring you all those hidden desires that you want, but you weren't really planning for because you were too busy looking at what might be the bad outcome of it. So it's there. And this is going to shock the heck out of you, but it's going to be a good thing. And I know that that seems really, really scary. I get that. I understand that. It's a metamorphosis. It's a change. No one likes change, especially a Pisces. I'm married to one. Yeah. All right. So we are going to look at what the outcome is. What happens when you're beyond that door? What is that thing? By the way, that door seems to me it's coming up at the end of the year. I am feeling like it is right around the beginning of the new year. What do we need to know for the new moon? What's going to happen with the outcome of all of this energy? What do we need to know to move forward? What do we need to know? What do we need to know moving forward? New moon energy. What do we need to know? What's going to be the outcome? I need a different deck. I just don't know which one. I'm going to pull this one. This is the Light Seekers. Light Seekers deck. What do we need to know moving forward for Pisces? Once they get through that door, what do we need to... It does feel like a lighter energy. Maybe that's why I ended up switching. What do we need to do? Are we letting go of that? Is that what that is? Letting go of all those fear of change. Ooh. What do we need to know? Fear. What does that change? What's the outcome going to be? What is light? All right. Did we have this one? We had the sun. Okay, we're bringing up strength. So this is a renewed energy and strength. We have the 10 of Pentacles, which is everything your heart desires, like the 10 of Cups. It's a culmination of a dream. And the 7 of Swords. So it may feel like you got away with something. What I'm being told is, be careful not to forget the lessons. Because it's all going to come out well. You've got the strength to make this outcome happen. That's not an issue. But don't forget the lessons. That's what this card is about. It's, you know, when you go all the way back to the beginning and you're looking at that darker side of yourself, and you're looking at what you have to give up, don't be stopped by it, but don't forget them. And also don't live in the fear. That's a really big part of that. All right. Sorry, heavy energy. We're gonna do one last card draw for Pisces for the full moon energy. What do we need to know? Full moon energy moving forward. Full moon. What do we need to know? Ooh. We're gonna pull that one. A lot of upside down cards today. Rising above the fray. And that's what I'm taking right side up. It's that ability to use your expanded vision, and this may be something that came along from 1111 portal, to oversee the situation and give it the eagle-eye view that you need to have in order to get through this. It's all through. It's all with you. I mean, you know, there's definitely no journey is easy if it's rewarding or fulfilling or a lesson. So you just have to take a deep breath and make it through this one. I have no doubt this isn't scary to me. I mean, it's going to be scary to a Pisces because the control issue. But it's not scary to me because I can see the journey. You just have to see it. That's that eagle eye view. All right. I want to wish you all well. Know I'm sending the best. Bye. Take care. Sending blessings from Maine. Bye-bye.